Well, first of all, let me say that, like with our team, we have all challenged ourselves to put the last week's game behind us. And, I'm comfortable that all the things that needed to be said about last week was said, and pushing on and looking forward to this upcoming week. We do look forward to improving ourselves in a couple areas. One, giving better protection to our quarterback, and number two, providing better blocking for our running backs. And we need to secure the ball. We had a couple on the ground. Luckily, we jumped on them. So that's been our primary focus this week, is developing ourselves as a group that not only goes fast but can go hard. And that's been our focus. So any questions?
When you were at Texas Tech, what were your run-ins with Texas like? Do you recall them at all?
A lot of those guys have since come and gone.
Mm-hmm.
There's a couple that are mainstays, but that defense has evolved and has changed over the years. I do know this: the caliber of athlete they deal with has not changed. Their recruiting methods have not changed. I got a pretty good idea of what our guys are going to be faced when it comes to man-to-man matchups. Schematically, they're very clever. I do think they like to be base. They don't like to get out of their element too much, and I think you do that when you got really good athletes to do that with. So that's what we're looking at. We're looking at not elaborate schemes, but we're looking at more just playing heads up, and they do a lot of man coverage. So we look forward to playing a lot of man coverage. And they just line up front and play football, and they're good at it. So we look forward to that type of matchup.
Can you give us an injury update?
I don't know that. I wish I could.
Cody?
I know Cody is still out there. As far as I know, he has not been cleared. That's about all I know about.
How was Jamal this week after that many carries?
He carried a really good load, and he's obviously a little on the ginger side yesterday, but he pushed through pretty good, and today he pushed through as well. But our other guys got the lion's share of the load today, and today was a real work day. So I'm confident that our running backs, we have a really good stable. And whoever's in there, I'm confident they'll run hard and they'll know what they're doing.
There's been a lot of dwelling on the negative about the offense. What positives, if any, can you take from the Virginia game?
Well, I do believe we come away from that game a little better understanding of who we are. And going into this week, our focus is on that. Not who we're not, but who we are. And I think we can develop into being a pretty tough team running the football. I think we can improve ourselves in the pass game and improve our focus and not just throwing but catching the ball and protecting in the pass game. So those things I think we bring away from that challenge and looking forward to this week.
Members of the staff and players talked about being more physical. How do you turn on a switch to get more physicality?
Well, we're going to do some shuffling of the line, and we're going to see how other guys respond. So we've got 4 guys right now that look to be right now holding their spots. At left tackle, we're going to start Michael Yak. At left guard, we're going to start Manaki Vaitai. Center, Terrence Aletto. We don't know who we're starting at right guard. We're going to start Brock Stringham at right tackle. As of Tuesday, we've got 4 starters, so we're still looking for that 5th one, how it shapes into working out this Saturday. That still has remained to be earned.
Is Braden Kearsley said to play a bigger role on the line?
We're hoping that Braden will come along and do that. We certainly are. Whether he is that or not this week remains to be seen.
What's holding him back from playing?
Well, there's a lot going in. He's a true freshman. There's a lot of development, and there's competition. So those things put together is at the heart of that.
Is Riker just not fully healthy? Is that, I mean, it's kind of a shock to hear you say he's lost his starting spot.
Well, yeah, we still don't know yet. So I haven't heard from the trainers what his condition is. So I'm waiting to hear. But right now, our starting left tackle is Michael Yag.
And
Yeah.
Brock's moving over to right.
Brock's moving into right tackle. Yes, indeed.
Is there anyone close to Famika as far as the physical presence on that line? And who would it be?
Unfortunately, I missed Famika's plane. I wish it could have been there, but was not. So, I really can't judge, and I think that's unfair to compare guys. I'm looking forward to seeing our best effort this year, and this will only be our second effort. But I'm looking forward to be way better than our first effort this Saturday.